Hello and welcome to another episode of Train Sim World 2, where I'm going to drive virtual locomotives without causing major disaster. Or do I? Anyway, before we begin, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and use the bell to make sure you won't miss out on any content I upload. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server where you can interact with me and other Train Sim World fans, talk about the game in general, share some cool mods, share some of your journeys, and obviously meet some new friends with shared interests. So it's definitely worth joining. I'm your host, Fluffy Armchair Admiral, and today we are going to drive some more of a London Underground tube. Right, so as the introduction is out of the way, we can now begin our next trip, I guess. Hopefully, after I moved, I will be able to keep up with my upload schedule a little bit better than I did in past month. But, well, we shall see. Anyway, in previous episode, we did service 222D-11, Elephant and Castle to Harrow and Weldstone. And today, we are going to go through another trip that is on our list. So, let's jump into the game and let's have a look what that is. So as you can see, I'm currently almost finishing chapter 1. With today's episode, it will be done. And before I will begin my next journey, which will be 245-10, Harrow and Weldstone to Elephant and Castle, there is a huge question to you guys, and I hope to see some comments down below the video or comments on my Discord about what we should do next. Should I proceed with chapter 2, which seems to have quite, well, normal services. Probably London Road Depot will be some sort of like a yard work around Stock 72. But other trips seems to, yeah, they seem to be quite standard. So the question is, do you want me to carry on and go through chapter 2? Or should I switch to another route for the time being and perhaps do some Schnellfahrstrecke Köln, or perhaps other route that is available? If you have any suggestions, please write them down on the comment section down below the video. I would really like to hear about that. I usually record my videos on Mondays. So since this one is going live, oh yeah. You know what? Yeah. You might actually see this episode a little bit too late. Right, I will figure something out. Oh dear. Yeah, change of plans. Probably by now you should have seen my YouTube post, or perhaps I will ask the same question on my Discord about our next journey, and hopefully, well, you will make your choices. I really like to hear your voice and opinions, and from what I've seen so far, this series didn't gained that many views, so I'm a bit afraid that that people might not really enjoy the metro or London Tube. I'm not the greatest fan of it myself, but it's still a nice challenge to take, and definitely it's worth playing. But obviously, from what I noticed, most of these routes are pretty much the same. Elephant and Castle, Harrow and Weldstone, Queen's Park, Elephant Castle. Yeah, if you look at them, it's pretty much the same. Well, it's always the same route. But those services keeps repeating themselves, and probably the only difference is in weather condition. So yeah, it would be nice to hear your voice if you want me to continue with London Underground, or perhaps if I should temporarily switch to something else to make this series a little bit more entertaining. Don't worry though, I will eventually go through all the services in chapter 2 and 3. So it's not that I'm completely planning to abandon it, but definitely last few episodes showed that there is not much of an interest in this particular journey. So perhaps it would be nice to hear your voice. Anyway, let's get to our today's mission. Service 245-10, Harrow and Weldstone to Elephant and Castle. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. Drive this full-length service from Harrow and Weldstone to Elephant and Castle. We will be driving 1972 Mark II tube stock TFL. The total mass of this consists is 188 tons. We got 7 carriages, pretty much standard. The length of this service is 122 yards. Well, 123 yards, in fact, because we passed half of a yard. Right. So, let's begin. And as always, I will just turn my locomotive on. Cab light definitely on my side. Right, what else? I definitely need to put this thing. I need to sort out the brakes. Okay, reset the alarm. Forward. Okay, that's good. I can turn on the lights inside the passenger cabin. And now we can start rolling. We can slowly roll into the platform. I think I managed to turn everything on. Okay, we are, as always, slightly late. We need to set our direction boards, at least at the front. I won't be bothered to go all the way to the back of the train to eventually switch the back direction board. But, well, yeah, in reality, a driver would probably sort it out. Which is a shame, because as you can see, the game has pretty strict time limits. I'm already delayed by about a minute, and I'm just pulling into a first platform. And that lack of time is a huge problem of those scenarios. I would prefer to wait for like 3 minutes, or even to have that 5 minutes gap. Wait at the platform on my first stop, and then carry on starting from appropriate time. Okay. We can now load the passengers. Yeah, we are already 1 minute late. Oh, this is a terrible thing, is it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we can shut the doors. And we can carry on. Kenton Platform 1. That's gonna be our next stop. I'm not sure about the speed limit here. But I'm fairly certain we can smash it at 45 miles per hour. Yep, and that's the sign. We can speed up all the way to 45 miles per hour. Fantastic. So the first part of the journey is pretty standard. As you can see, there's really not that much. Oh, my goodness me. For some reason... Oh, the game is glitching a little bit. Okay. That is a great material for a screenshot. I'm speeding up to 40 miles per hour at the moment. That's pretty safe speed. I will try to reach 45 miles per hour at some point. We still got about 600 yards to go. We can already see the platform. Okay, I am doing 45 miles per hour. Fantastic. I will start slowing down right about now. Okay. That should give me more or less perfect stop. Let's let the train roll a little bit. Okay, that was pretty good stop. We are 2 minutes late though, which is not ideal. But it is what it is. Right, I will try to cut some time off. Okay, let's speed up. We got almost a mile to go to South Kenton Platform 1. We can carry on at 45 miles per hour for now. So we should be pretty much alright. I do hope that I got my front lights on. I can never be sure because lights in this game work like terribly. Someone actually commented on that under one of my videos. That's inside the tunnel, the lighting is absolutely horrific. And I have to agree with that. Like, I love the graphics in this game, but the lights are done absolutely wrong. You basically can't see anything in those tunnels. And that is a shame. Okay, I can start slowing down. So that I can eventually stop at the platform. Ooh. Okay. We managed to make a stop. We are still 2 minutes late, which is good. At least we can keep up with the pace, more or less. And being late is not a shame in the UK. In fact, many trains are slightly delayed. But obviously, normally a train driver would prepare his consist a little bit sooner than what I get in the game, which again comes back to the first issue that I pointed out in the beginning of this journey. That's, yeah, definitely players should get that 5 minutes. It's better to wait at the platform initially than to eventually struggle to keep up with the time. I haven't seen any signs saying that I should slow down, so I assume that we can carry on at higher speeds. Obviously, the distance between these two platforms is not that long. I should be able to make that stop pretty well. Might be able to make up some time that I lost. Okay, the doors are opened. Yeah, we are still a bit late. However, we managed to regain some time. Okay. That was pretty harsh stop when it comes to opening and closing the doors. Probably some of the passengers might feel a little bit uncomfortable with that. But we made it. We made it. Normally, after closing the doors, the train is waiting for about 30 seconds before it departs. At least that's what usually happens in UK in the parts that I live. I'm not sure how things are in London too, but definitely around the parts that I live, the trains usually wait for about 30 seconds to even 1 minute after closing the doors before they depart, just to ensure that passengers are completely safe. The next stop on our list is Wembley Central Platform 2. We are basically approaching this stop at a very high speed. In fact, I might slow down a little bit quicker. Oh, there is a red light at the end. Let's roll in. Okay, we can now load the passengers. I think as soon as we load the passengers, we should get a clearance. Perfect. Yep, we are good to go. So the next stop is Stonebridge. And this is pretty easy part of the route. There are not many speed limits. I can just smash it all the way. But obviously things will quickly change. We do have 40 miles per hour speed limit here. I will speed up to 35 and let the train roll as we are going downhill, and as you can see, the train is picking up some speed. I will balance it with the brakes, which are working pretty good in this service. The speed limit goes up to 45. Okay, we can now try and speed up a little bit. We are going uphill right now. We still got 700 yards to go. And we are still delayed. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We might be able to regain some of that time. Obviously, we are doing pretty good job so far. Okay. Okay. We need to increase speed of stopping. Let's roll in a little bit. Okay, that wasn't the most accurate of my stops, but I should be able to get enough points for it. Okay. Doors closed. And we are heading to Weldstone. Platform 1. Fantastic. This first part of the journey usually goes pretty fast, and as you can see, we managed to regain some time, which is perfect. We are just a few seconds late, and that should help us. Is it? Oh no, we are in fact delayed by entire length of a journey. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Okay. We will get there. We will get there at some point. But as I said, the players should get a little bit more time to get ready to go at the start of the journey. I know it's just a few clicks on the keyboard if you know the keyboard shortcuts. But definitely the players should be able to use mouse in order to navigate and still make it on time. And that extra 2 or 3 minutes to properly set up your train would be highly appreciated. Okay, I can start slowing down. We are definitely getting very close to this platform. Oh, and the speed limit will go down to 30 miles per hour. I think it's at the next platform. Okay, I can very slowly pull in. Still got 60 yards to go. Okay, that was a little bit harsh stop at the end. We got a red light in front of us, but it should change to green light as soon as we close the doors. There we go. The lights turned green. Perfect. The new speed limit that will apply, I think, from Weldstone Junction will be 30 miles per hour. It's not just yet. It was just information that the speed limit will go down. But I'm not sure where exactly that will apply. Oh. Not just yet. I will let the train coast. Oh. There we go. That's the 30 miles per hour mark. So we can slowly pull into the platform. We should be able to stop at this signal. More or less. Are we? We are doing pretty good job. Yeah. Stopping accuracy is spot on. Yeah, that was a really good stop. I'm getting better at it. We are delayed, but definitely we are doing great in terms of stopping accuracy, which is good. That shows that some practice that I did definitely pays off. Recent scenarios were done pretty well, in fact. I managed to score a gold medals for them, which is a good achievement, providing that I basically drive without any user interface. So the game is not giving me advice on what are the speed limits. I have to actually read the signs. I might be slightly speeding according to this arrow. Okay, it is just below 30 miles per hour. I will keep it on notch 1 just to hold my speed. That seems to be appropriate. Ooh, we might be hitting exactly 30. Perfect. I'm not sure if the speed limit... Oh yeah, the speed limit is gonna go up to 45. There we go. Can now give this train a little bit more of a juice. Not that we will be able to reach the target speed of 45, because in 420 yards we will have to stop. And that's our platform. Again, we are 2 minutes late, but that delay, I'm not too bothered about the delays, at least so far. Okay. I should be able to make that stop. Okay, perfect. Yeah, 2 minutes late again. Okay, perfect. We can shut the doors. Let's roll. Queen's Park, Platform 2. Whoever remembers Queen's Park, there is a nasty 15 miles per hour speed limit in there. So that will definitely slow us down. And obviously we have to continue up to Elephant and Castle. So the service will take us a little bit further. We will enter underground. And there the speed limits can vary. They are usually at around 30-35 miles per hour. But as you probably noticed, very often closer to the platforms, the speed limit actually goes down. Oh, okay. We will have to slow down. Yeah. Let's slow down to 15. There we go. Perfect. We shall continue at that speed until we reach the platform. We got a series of green lights. That is perfect. Okay, we are just over 2 minutes late. Perhaps some of the passengers might not be exactly the happiest people about that. Okay, not the most accurate stop ever, but it should be more or less correct. Let's load the passengers. There we go. The light's green and we can carry on. The speed limit here is 15 miles per hour. So we can't rush in just yet. We will be able to increase the speed as we enter the tunnel. Okay, we can let it coast. We will have to control our speed until we reach that board just in front of us. Yeah, and that's the 35 miles per hour. We are probably speeding a little bit right now. Yeah, I don't think we got front lights on, do we? Okay, the tunnel is going downhill. I have to control my speed using brakes. There we go, Kilburn Park. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Passengers loaded. Not the perfect stop, I have to admit. But the next one should go much better. Okay, the speed limit is again at 35. Hopefully. Maida Vale platform 2. That's gonna be our next stop. We shall travel at just over 30. Lights green. Haven't seen any speed limit boards. We should be alright. Okay, okay. Perfect. I might reduce the speed of slowing down or reduce braking. Okay, 6 yards. Not bad, not bad. I need to work on stopping accuracy inside the tunnels. It is tricky to find those speed boards, and that's why I'm trying to drive a little bit more careful. It might be a bit slower. But you've seen the previous videos, you know what kind of difficulties I was encountering while traveling through the tube. And now you can see what I was talking about when I said about terrible lightning inside the tunnels. Okay, the speed limit is 30. That is one of the speed boards that I actually managed to notice. Oh yeah, that looks terrible. The lightning in that particular moment wasn't the best. Okay, I might be speeding just a little bit. It's really... Oh, probably that was a harsher speed limit. Like 25. I didn't notice that board. Yeah, I'd rather approach the station at slower speed. Yeah, that was definitely around 25. Warwick Avenue, platform 2. Yeah, the delay has increased. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. But we managed to perform almost a perfect stop. It was showing like 2 yards. We are about 2.5 minutes late. But we should be able to... Yeah, it's closer to 3 minutes. Right, I haven't seen any speed limit change. Not entirely sure what kind of speed should I apply. I will go up to 30 miles per hour. Oh, okay, new speed limit is 35. So I can push it harder. Still got 600 yards to go. We get double green. Okay, 400 yards to go. 350 yards to go. Oh, that was probably like 15. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I've been speeding a little bit. Not for too long. Yeah, 15 is much more appropriate for this section. Again, pretty much perfect stop, 2 yards away. We are again about 3 minutes late though. That's no good, no good. Okay, 20 miles per hour. That's the speed limit in front of us. So let's speed up. Yeah, we are almost doing 20. Let's push it a little bit harder. Oh. Okay, we are more or less... Yeah, that's it. I think we can now go back to track speed limit. I'm not entirely sure about that T-board, but I think that's what it meant. That we can go back to track speed limit. And not for long though. Oh, I might apply a bit harsher braking for this one. Edgware Road Platform 2. Okay, the next speed limit will be 25. I've seen the board right in front of me, but, well, you can't see it right now. Because it's covered with that middle post in my cabin. but it should pop up in this space. Just, yeah, 25. It was visible for just a second. So, yeah, the placement of those speed boards is absolutely terrible. They should be on the left side, in my opinion. But it is what it is. The next platform is very close, though. Marylebone platform 2, which is where we are approaching right now. Yeah, this service will be greatly delayed, but again, it's still fun to drive London Tube. The problem is with those starting points where you don't get really that much time, and the speedboards that are basically not visible. They are very hard to spot. Oh, that might be harder stop. Yeah. I need to work on my stopping accuracy, definitely. We still managed to stop at the right spot, though. Which is pretty much right next to those screens on every station. Right, I haven't seen any speedboards, so I assume we can continue at 25. Not that there is a need to speed up even further, since the next platform that we are about to arrive is just 300 yards away, Baker Street. We will get there really soon. I think those were maneuvering signs. Okay, we can now start slowing down a little bit. Oh, we got yellow signal, so there is a red at the end of this platform. It's not the end of our route. We still got some more to go. Oops, we went 4 yards too far. Oops. Yeah. Okay. The train won't move anyway because the doors are unlocked. Okay, we can now lock them. $25 miles per hour. Perfect. And we got about 600 yards to go. Oh, track speed limit, so we can basically smash it right now. Let's go up to 30. We are already late, but we should be alright, more or less. Yeah, we are just 300 yards away, so we can slow down to 25 or even 20. Yeah, I think it was 20 speedboard that I actually missed. Sounds much more appropriate. We can actually barely see platform, mostly because of the perspective and the point of sitting, and that's Regent's Park. We should be getting very close. I think, yeah, I can't be sure, but I think our next 2 stops will be the last ones. I can never remember which one is. Yeah, that's Oxford Circus. We should be approaching the end of this route though. Okay. I can't remember if there was any increase in speed limit. I will push it up to 25 because I'm expecting some. Okay, now the tracks are pretty straight, so I guess we can push it harder, up to 30 miles per hour. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna lose some points on speeding. But we are also late. Seems like we are doing great so far. Oh, speed limit goes down to 25. That goes down to 20. Yeah, if the speed boards would be placed on the left side of the track, and that would make things much easier. Okay, I can push it a little bit harder. We still got 130 yards to go. Okay. That was pretty good stop, but we are very late. Yeah, at the end of this service, we will be delayed by a full length of that service, in fact. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's speed up to 20. Yeah, that's a tough turn. So 20 seems appropriate. Yeah, I'm going a bit blind on the speed limits. And this is a bit terrible. This is a straight piece of the track. So I'm fairly sure that I can speed up to 30. Or even 35. Oh, I couldn't see that speed board. So I might slow down. Yeah, 20 seems appropriate for this section. Oh, and again I missed the speed board. Because why not? It was as always, it was placed on the wrong side of the track. And the speed limit is 25 on the next section. My goodness me, we are so delayed. Okay, the doors are unlocked. And I think the next one will be our last stop. Is it? No, Charing Cross, platform 2. Okay. Speed limit of 25. Let's speed up. Okay, perfect. It's just 400 yards. shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, speed limit goes down to 20. Perfect. Just a bit more. Yeah, that should give us more or less perfect stop. There we go. The next station is already visible. It's not that far. Okay, let's lock the doors. Embankment platform 6. Okay. The speed limit should be still at 20. It's not that far. So I will go slightly slower into that one. Okay, perfect. Oh my goodness me, my hands are getting a little bit numb. Okay, embankment platform 6. Okay, not the most accurate stop. I should have pushed this train a little bit forward, but it's not that bad. Okay, let's shut the doors. Waterloo platform 4. Oh dear, we still got plenty of stops to go. Do we? Can't see any speed boards in here. So I will assume that I can continue at 20. Oh, okay. Change of mind. I just seen a 35 miles per hour speed board, so let's give it a little bit more of a push. Obviously, as long as it's safe. Okay, that was going down to 25. And we are now approaching Waterloo platform 4. My goodness me, there are so many stations on this list. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, there's so many stations. Okay, and yeah, let's shut the doors. Lambert North platform 2. We shall continue at 25 miles per hour. Oh, okay, we can speed up to 30. Perfect. 400 yards to go. Ooh. 25. Okay. We're doing pretty good. And this service is almost an hour long so far. Or at least this video. My goodness me. Okay. Yeah, the doors are now unlocked. We got red light in front of us. Is that gonna be the last section of the route? That's the question. I can never remember Elephant and Castle. Where is it exactly? Oh, there we go. Elephant and Castle, platform 3. So that's gonna be our last stop. We can go at 25 miles per hour. Oh, never mind. We can speed up to 30. We should be alright. Oh, I think that was even 35. So let's do it. Oh, no, that was 25. Yeah, that was going down to 25. Yikes. Is that from my truck? Can't really see it. Yeah, we got a red light. For some reason. I'm glad I managed to spot this. Not sure. Contact signaler. Yeah, the night wait for signal to change. Oh yeah, because we are supposed to stop there in 2 minutes. Oh my goodness me, so we are not gonna be delayed. That is very interesting, and that is a tricky part of this scenario. If you miss that, you will probably pass signal at danger and, well, fail the mission. Yeah, there is a train in front of us, and probably that's why we are supposed to arrive at Elephant and Castle. There we go. My goodness me. "20 miles per hour. Oh, okay, because we are going to a different platform. We are crossing the tracks. That's fine. 10 miles per hour. We can slowly pull into the platform. We should actually make it on time. 30 yards to go. Okay. We just have to load the passengers, or basically unload them. We should be good to go. Now we can lock the doors, and that should be our service over. There we go. Oh my goodness me, we've been speeding so much, especially at the end of the journey. My goodness me. Yeah, inside the tunnels, as I mentioned, it is very tricky to actually keep up with the speed limits, mostly because you can't see the speed boards. There are some places where I kept my speed under control, but there are places where, wow, I've been just going way too fast. On the surface, as you can see, my speed was pretty much in control for the whole time. But yeah, the second part of that graph is clearly showing some issues. We still managed to score a gold medal, which is good. But I would really prefer if Dovetail would eventually fix the issue with that speedboards. Not about when the speed limit applies. I think they already fixed that, but their placement, because you can't see them, and it's really hard to follow the speed limits if you can't see the speed boards, because they are placed on the right side of the track, where basically, well, you can't really see anything, because like this middle bar with the telephone is actually obstructing your view. Then there is that massive sticker on the doors, and all that is basically making things much, much harder. Maybe it's the matter of perspective. Maybe it's the matter of resolution that I play on. Who knows? But definitely that is a part that needs some improvement. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this route. I hope you enjoyed the way I drive. And well, to repeat my question, I will I will most likely drift into a different route for the time being, just to make things more entertaining. And then we shall go back to London Underground. There are still 2 more chapters to go. We've just finished the chapter 1. And, well, I hope you really enjoyed all those trips that I took with London Metro. Probably right now I will try some German trains, perhaps Schnellfahrstrecke Köln, which is a fast route where you have to learn how to use SIFA and other safety systems of German railroads. This should make things a little bit more interesting. I will definitely give them a shot throughout the week, just to make sure that I still remember how to operate all those safety systems. And I think with the next episode we will just launch at least a first chapter on German railroads, just to make sure that I can eventually drive those trains as well. This should be much more interesting than driving the tube. We will go back to the tube though, so no worries. If you expected me to finish all the routes, yes, I will eventually do that, because each episode will be a different route that I got available in the game, and I do not have all the DLCs. However, at some point, I will probably make a request to you guys to vote on the next DLC that I should buy and eventually feature on that series. So if you are interested in seeing something that I do not have, well, again, such vote will most likely be held on my Discord server, so jump in there. Link is in the description down below the video. And obviously, if you are new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and, well, subscribe. Also, don't forget to use the bell button to make sure the notifications are on and that you're gonna get information every time I upload or post a new content here on YouTube. Right, have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Later. Out.